Hello, my name's Graham and I'm an addict. I've been thinking more and more about the compulsion of collecting recently and how it is a form of addiction. Something that you are compelled to do. And it leads me to believe or to wonder whether it is something that should be treatable or that we want to be treatable. There are certain addictions that you have in life that are somewhat not harmful to your health, but can become habitual over time. Collecting movies is something that is extremely addictive to me. Now, an insight into my crazed brain, as I've been doing in these videos, is I love my movies. I love to watch movies. When I'm not watching movies, I'm usually reading about them, talking about them, looking up other ones that I can buy. How often, and please, I hope it's not just me, how often do you sit at night on a laptop or whatever, looking through various websites, looking at movie deals that you can buy? You may not purchase anything, but it's something that just has become habit in my life. I love looking through various covers of movies, trying to discover that little bargain that's going to give me the endorphin kick when I hit purchase on that wonderful disc. And it becomes a real worrisome thought of whether it's actually about wanting the movie, which partially it is, or whether it's the kick of buying something or having the disc and all the problems that kind of come with that. The collectors tend to buy lots of movies, and as I've said before, I watch everything I buy now. But how often do you just purchase a disc because it's a classic? It's something that you've heard other people talk about, something people have recommended. It has a prestige about it, something that means that you have to have it in your collection. Oh, you've got to have this classic movie, I don't know, whatever, 10 Commandments. You've got to have that in your collection. It's a classic. Maybe some people do want that in their collection, some people don't. It's one of these things. It's all the little influences that we get as collectors. It's talking about this psychology that we have, the little things that make us do what we do, and the almost peer pressure of collecting at times as well. Now, I know there's certain people out there that look at these videos going, this guy is utterly crazy. I don't do that. I just buy the movies I want. But there's other collectors out there, people like me who are easily led astray. People can quite easily go, wow, have you seen this? This is an amazing movie. And within seconds, you're hovering over the purchase button. You're feeling that kick, that thrill of spending more of your money. Now, it's not harmful per se, as long as you're not doing anything out with your means. It's a perfectly acceptable hobby. Other people like to drink, go out, spend money on cars, do other things, whatever their passion is, and it's perfectly fine. Our passion is movies, but it still feels like an addiction at times. It feels like something that's a habit that's hard to break. There has been moments where I have managed to get clean, where I've had long periods of not buying movies, and then all of a sudden the dam breaks and it is a flood. I spend a fortune. I buy a lot of movies. This has happened a couple of times in my life where I've tried to slow down or only purchase essentials, and sooner or later you just end up going on a spree, overdosing on various discs and boutique labels as well. It's a strange element of the collecting where it's simultaneously about the movie and about having something and getting the purchase at the same time. It's all these different things that go into making these decisions that makes me want to sit down and analyse why I buy something. And that's what these videos are intended to do, just to make me, and hopefully some people out there, stop, think, why am I buying this? If you, after moments of thinking, go, well, I really want to see that movie, it's going to come in and I'm going to instantly watch it, great. If your rationale is, well, you know what, I want that in the collection because, maybe in 5 years' time I might have an inkling to maybe check it out. Do we really need to buy those kind of movies? You need to buy and get the money's worth out of it. Limited edition sets is the super addiction, the things that you really want. And although I still have issues with the past collecting with limited editions, there's certain ones that aren't open. I open everything I get now almost immediately, because I do create a crutch along that cellophane wrapped disc that's worth more money wrapped than it is open, but it's also worth less to me personally wrapped than it is open because I'm not going to use it. So now when I get a limited disc in, it gets ripped open, I have a look at the contents and get the disc on and get it watched. I'm not just gathering, I'm not just purchasing for the endorphin kick. I am actually buying because I want the movie. I'm opening the product, using the product, and getting my money's worth, hopefully. Collecting is a funny old game. I really do believe it is an addiction of sorts, but one that I'm happy to live with, one that I would like to have a little bit more control over than that has control over me, which is something that I'm struggling and working towards. But it is most definitely an addiction. I'd love to know what you think of collecting. Have you been able to disassociate from the crazed thoughts? Have you been easily led astray in picking up many discs that you may not have put into your collection, primarily because of other collectors, because of FOMO, because of that limited edition stamp that you get on things? Just let me know I'm not the only crazy one out there. Oh man. Well, thanks for watching. I can't wait to read your comments on this, and I will see you next time. Man v Film.